If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Divination. I am Dap, and today we're looking at What's the Gossip? But before we do, I want to give a special thanks to Linda2836, putting you on the screen. Thanks for the super chat, or the super thanks. All the donations are appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Whether they go through super chat, whether they go through Cash App, PayPal, it all helps. It all keeps the channel running, keep me doing what I do. So I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. But if you're new here, all you got to do to participate is to pick a card, pick an image on the screen that you see with your third eye, and that's your first or second eye. Whatever you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can watch that. You can watch more than one pile. Some people watch two. Some people watch all the piles and get little nuggets of information at each one. Yeah, so you got Rocky Road, you got a Popsicle, you also have, a salad. It's pretty obvious. Rocky Road, a Popsicle, and a salad. But, yeah, like the video on the way to picking out your pile, because the timestamps will be in the description of the pinned comment. As you're making your way down there, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm here every day. I'm here too much, really. You see a lot of me, if you want, whether you want to or not. But, I'm not going to bore you to death with the intro. I will see you over there at your reading. Bye for now.
If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What's up, pile number one? Welcome to your reading on What's the Gossip about you. Yes, you. The signs I see so far don't have to be just a couple. I see Sagittarius, I see Leo, I see Pisces. Yeah, starting off with that. You may be born on the 5th of the month, maybe born on the 14th, or the 6th. Or the 6th. But we're gonna look at the gossip in terms of, like, say, the malicious gossip of your haters, your ops, like the unfounded stuff, what's the word? Unfounded things that may be exaggerated, stretching of the truth by people who don't like you. Then we look at your actual, like, friendly, neutral gossip, like maybe what your friends are saying, maybe what's going on around the workplace. I don't know. That area. And then we look at what I'm calling romantic gossip, which is your romantic interests, your rivals, your exes, all those people. So, maliciously speaking, like, I would say this is the nicest pile. Why do I say this is the nicest pile? Because even your haters are like, they so nice, they must be fake. Like, what is it? They're so nice, they're so put together, they're so balanced that it must be fake. That's the Temperance card. It comes up right. It's saying, like, maybe you really do embody this energy of, like, compromise or balance or no excesses or self-control. Like, maybe you have like a lot of self-control in, like, conflicting situations. Like, maybe you just don't engage or something like that. And so people they don't want to take it as weakness. They just think, like, oh, you're just fake. Like, it's an act. I bet as soon as you leave, you cussing me out. And that may be true. I might, but, like, at the same time, you're not gonna see it. I'm not gonna give you that power. I'm not gonna give you that bit. I'm not gonna give you the ammo. So it's like, it's giving someone who doesn't really engage that much in the bullshit. Now, if that doesn't resonate, maybe watch pile number 2. If that part doesn't resonate, maybe watch pile number 2. But in this pile, it's giving somebody who is actually really level-headed, or cool-headed, kind of like, you can't really get to me because I know that you get into me. It's giving that, who gonna check me, boo? That meme from, like, Real Housewives from like 15 years ago. Who gonna check me, boo? Sheree. I think that was her name. It's been ages. But it's kind of giving that, like, above it. Clarifying that we have the 8 of Swords. Especially because people are in the moon. Especially because you attract a lot of people who, like, see something in you where you don't get stuck. Like, a lot of people who are, like, real stuck-minded, real stagnant, be in the same situation over and over again, but complaining about the same situation over and over again. It's like they have some real feelings about you because it's like you don't do that, or you found a way out your situation. Like, you may have been like that before, but it's like, instead of seeing it in admiration and being like, oh, I want to live like that, I want to be like that, it's more like it can't be real. That's fake. They faking it. They probably still miserable. They probably still and it's the devil. It's because their own fears are being projected onto you. They don't feel like they can get out their situation. They don't feel like they can overcome their challenges or get out of their own head or stop being their worst enemy. Like, a lot of people will like think it's so impossible for them that it can't be possible for you either. So you must be lying about it, cheated your way to the top, faking it, or whatever. And it's like, and a lot of times it's not the truth. It's really just a manifestation, a projection of their own lack of self-worth, their own fears being thrown onto you so they can deal with their life, their pathetic lives. I feel like this is pathetic people. And the sad part about it is they probably wouldn't even say it to your face, because saying it to your face wouldn't give them any, and they hate this about you. It's like saying it to your face wouldn't give them any satisfaction, because you just wouldn't care. Like, you just honestly just would not care. But now you're friends. Now the Knight of Cups comes up, so you may be getting some real energy, or like some real attention from some love interest or something like that. Maybe going through a phase where, like, maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe y'all been more romantic. Maybe you've gotten engaged, or maybe you go on like a romantic trip or something. People are talking about how like you're like goo-goo-eyed over somebody. For somebody, it's somehow how you really like somebody, like you're really talking about her, into it, or taking things to the next level, trying to, or you have like more suitors. The Hierophant comes up. Somebody may just got engaged, got married. That comes up for somebody, or talking about it. Like, I think this is the one. Your friends are, and people are talking about that, your commitment, or the path that leads to it. I see Strength that comes up. Yeah. For somebody, there may be a scare or an accusation of cheating with somebody. If you are in a relationship, or you're like seeing somebody, you may have told your friends, like, I think they cheating on me, or something like that. And it seems like maybe you've overcome that. Maybe that got straightened out, or like y'all have moved past it, or something like that. Your friends are talking about it. Something has to do with accusation of cheating. I don't know. So that's not for everybody. That is not for everybody. But the positive, though, what I'm seeing for the positive, not the positive, but the romantic gossip. Because yours is kind of romantic, all like even in the platonic. So it's like the Six of Wands comes up, kind of in reverse. It's like saying, the people who are ops, like say your romantic rivals, or like say your exes, they may say things to try to defame you or knock you down a peg, because it seems like people think highly of you. Like, even like romantically speaking, like you seem to like knock people off their feet in it kind of energy. It's like you go all in. You're very romantically compatible with, like, you like to be romantic. So it's like it's hard for people to kind of like try to mess up your reputation in that field, because it's like you don't really have a bad reputation. But people will try to say like your ego get the best of you, want too much, or like say like maybe you have like a princess or like a royal type of like mentality where like everything's supposed to like feed into you, and like it's kind of like the Six of Wands can be like a energy of like, I'm the best, when like maybe you treat yourself as such, and so like people get mad when they feel like you shouldn't be. Like, you should just accept the garbage that I'm trying to give you and be grateful, you know. I'm like, and you may not be that type. You may be like, this is garbage. Like the Wheel of Fortune reverse, especially when it comes down to people who feel like they're not worth that much. So it's like you should expect that much. It's you find a lot of people who project that onto you. I'm not worth that much, so you shouldn't think that you're worth that much, is what people say. So that's what you attract. Maybe that's like a life path of yours, a lesson in there somewhere. I don't know. You can figure out a lot through the gossip, but that's what I got for you. Send up in the comments if it's resonated. If it's resonated, I love you. I mean it. Signs I saw one more time. Now we have more cards on the table with Leo. All the fixed signs. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. What was the other one? Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. What's the other one? Leo? I don't know what I said or not. I don't remember. All those signs. You know what? That's it. Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus. That's it. Pisces. God. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.
Blessings in all we do. Blessings in all we do.
What's up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on What's the Gossip? What's the gossip? About you. We're going to be looking at the, say, malicious, the haters, what they've been talking about, like maybe the unfounded stuff, the biased things, based. And we also look at the friend stuff, like friendly gossip. I know that sounds weird, friendly gossip, but just like the neutral energy, just like maybe friends, acquaintances, platonic people kind of say about you right now. And then also the romantic gossip. What I'm calling romantic gossip. basically is like your romantic interests, your rivals, your exes, what they may be saying. So it's a well-balanced reading of mess. A nice spillage of tea, if that makes sense. Nice spillage of tea. I like that. Signs I see so far don't have to be. I see Capricorn. I see Capricorn. I see Virgo. I see Gemini. I see. That's it so far. But the devil comes up as the malicious gossip. So you piss people off. I don't know if that's just the vibe of just like, if people come for you, you don't necessarily maybe back down, or maybe you like have a mouth to you. I have a mouth. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Sometimes I can just be calm, cool, and collected, and just like kill you with like just the sharpness of my directness of the words, the sureness of what is coming out of my mouth can get on someone's nerves. It's kind of giving that, like, you irritate people. I don't know what it is, but you irritate people. But it may be like because they deserve it. I don't know. But people say like you you antagonize things sometimes. People are like people who can't stand you, they really can't stand you. And I don't know if that's for good reason or not, but the people who can't stand you really cannot stand you. It's like, but also there's this energy of projecting desire onto you as well. With the devil, there's the energy of like lusty, like, you get on my nerves because like I want either I desire what you have, or I desire what you can do, or what I can't do. You know, it's kind of giving that too. It's the envious thing a lot of the time. You know? So especially if you put yourself in places where like you're very opinionated, or your opinion really matters, or like you, God forbid, you're in a position of power, like say a manager somewhere, or it's like, because like I see that in like a lot of your haters come at work, even though we're not on the like talking about like really work people in general. It's like a lot of your haters come at for y'all, a lot of y'all at work, like work competition, work peers, management, or like people under you or something like that, or just the what you do for work creates haters. I don't know what it is. For a lot of y'all, it creates haters. Put it in the comments. What you do for your work if you have a hater adjacent job. Yes, I'm calling it a hater adjacent job. But it's saying like especially if you're in a place of power or over someone, or have some kind of authority in something, or you're a voice for something, you do commentary for something, you have an opinion on something, it's like people who disagree with you, they really take it out on you. It's an interesting energy. It's like, it's not that it's not just that I don't like your opinion, I don't like you either. It's like, what is that? So they may spin all kinds of stuff about you, or look stuff up for like try to find things about you. Any type of like, you could have a flat tire and it's like you know, this person got a flat tire. It's like, it can be, they take anything and like feed off of. It's really gross and weird for somebody. I don't know, maybe someone's in the public who watches this, maybe someone's in the public, even if it's a little bit, like you get a little bit of attention, or you do something online, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of giving that, like, you have haters, babe. You have haters. And I don't even want to get into the nitty gritty of what they say, because it doesn't even matter. It's like, it's, you know what, you want to? Let's just go ahead. Let's see what they be saying. I'm nosy too. I'm gonna pull these. I didn't do this for no other pile, but I'm doing it for you because I'm nosy. Let's see. What comes up? What is this? Because it's strong energy, but I'm like, I didn't want to entertain it. But you know what? Here you go. I see ghost, leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. So you have some people who are jaded because you left their asses behind, because you don't mess with them no more. You don't deal with them no more. You don't fool with them no more. So they have to make you look like the devil, or make you look like, say, the villain. So that way it justifies you cutting them out of their lives. Like, I'm a good person, so why would they cut off a good person? Oh, because they're a bad person. That's how they justify it. They have to make you like a bad person, because a good person wouldn't cut me off, you know? It's really selfish. That's because of conflict. Clashing differences, incompatibility, irreconcilable. And these are people who stay in toxic relationships, and they don't know they don't know what boundaries are. They don't know what it's like not to be in a toxic relationship. So when they meet somebody who's above that, who doesn't want to have nothing to do with that, it throws them off. You have to be the villain. You have to be the crazy one. I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. It's kind of giving that. Lost, running away, emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off. So all right. So we have a clear picture of that. I can move on from that. We have a very clear picture of that. Family for some people on the bottom of the deck. Damn, somebody's biggest ops is their own family. It'd be like that. But when it comes down to your platonic people, like the neutral gossip or the friendly gossip, I guess, I don't know. The magician comes up in reverse on my end. People say that you don't realize your own power, or you don't recognize like how, like, as soon as you walk away from something that isn't worth from you, like they've seen it in action. As soon as you walk away from something that's less than you, that's smaller than you, that doesn't get back to you, great things happen for you. Like, you find your way, you find your path. Like, whenever you finally get over, like, say, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna leave this person, I'm gonna leave this thing, it's like doors open for you, and it's like you don't notice it because you be in it, but like your friends see it. The Three of Cups, you have real people who support you, who go to bat for you. But they say you don't notice your own power. You like your words matter, and sometimes you talk down on yourself, or you don't see the bright side of things. It's like it's giving the someone who may be more of a realistic type of person. Not saying you're not like imaginative or creative, but it's like saying a lot of times when things get hard, your line of defense is logic. It's like, okay, well, let me figure out a rational way to solve my problem so I can get out of this issue. It's like you are creative, but it's like a lot of times when you are pushed back into a corner, you may feel like you have to shut that side of your brain off and be more practical. And your friends are like, we see why you do that, but it's like you don't see your own power if you just like commit to both those things. Like be creative and logical. I don't know. But you got people who support you. I'll say that. The romantic gossip. I'm calling it the romantic gossip, the ops, the interests, the rivals, the exes, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They say you're high maintenance, honey. Like, yeah, your standards are too fucking high. You out here wanting too much. You ask for too much. You want me to buy you. You want me to ask you out to dinner, pay for the dinner, and you not give it up? Where they do that at? It's too much. You full of yourself. That's what people think. Like, what is that? What? Somebody really out here thinking that. That's why you have high. The Emperor comes up, but when a real one comes around, they respect that. There's a lot of like, I feel like real romantic interests, they respect that. You are compatible with people who really feel that energy of like, you know, like right is right, wrong is wrong. Like I have a way of doing things, and that's my standards, and that's for me. And I want to be felt like I'm worth something, so I treat myself accordingly, whatever that means to you. And I feel like people who get it, and if they don't, they don't. And I feel like you have a lot of, like I said, people really like you or they don't. There's no in between with this pile. There's just no in between. They either love you or hate it. But send off in the comments how this resonated. If this resonated, remember, I love you. I mean it. You can always book a personal reading and support the channel through, you know, the link in the pinned comment. Super chat is nice. Thank you. I love you. If you got spirit, what? Spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye. What's up, pile number 3? Welcome to your reading on What's the Gossip about you. Signs I see so far don't have to be just a few. Well, a couple. I see Pisces and I see Sagittarius, really. Pisces and Sagittarius. I see 8, 9, and 10, which is interesting. It's a progression. 8, 9, and 10. Right on the board. That may be significant for you. You may be born on the 8th, the 9th, or the 10th. Or have that number primarily in your birthday somewhere. 19th, 18th. The first, giving that. I'll hardly ever do numbers, but it's giving that. And you're also somebody with, I don't know, like you've either been in a lot of relationships, like you've gone through a moment where like maybe even in your youth or something, or like maybe even recently, like where maybe you've been kind of like meeting new people or getting to know new people, or went through like it could have been now, or maybe within the last couple of years, like meeting a bunch of new people, trying to socialize, trying to do that thing where you want to get back out there. Because I know when we were locked down, like a lot of people's first thing, I want to make new friends. I want to get out back in the world and do stuff with people. And so it kind of feels like that, a reconnection with people after a long time of like maybe shutting people out or healing from something. It kind of gives that too. But the 8 of Cups comes up in reverse. It's like the malicious gossip, like what the haters be saying. Because we're gonna look at the haters. We're gonna look at like say what friends say, and like just friendly gossip, and your lovers or romantic gossip. What I'm calling romantic gossip is like your exes, your romantic interests, your romantic rivals, whatever comes up. You know, they're in categories, but they're loose categories. You know. So the 8 of Cups in reverse is like saying, people who you may be giving a second chance to, giving the benefit of the doubt to, like, or just even just kind of like maybe you let go of, but maybe went back just to check on, like, hey, just seeing how you were. You crossed my mind, like thinking the dust is settled. Like they take that, and you may have had some genuine interaction with these people, but since they're who they are, they may frame that as, oh, they circle the block. They can't get enough. They're still obsessed with me. We give someone just a little bit of attention, just out of curiosity, or just out of like genuinely wanting to know if they're okay, and like they'll act, oh, thank you so much, or like, oh, everything's good, like it's a moment, and then as soon as like they get around other people who may know the situation, start talking like just to boost their ego. Oh, they can't get enough. They came crawling back. Oh, my ex just hit me up. It's giving that. Like, you ain't that. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. And I say that because I know it wasn't even like that. It's like, it's the type of person that he'll take anything and then blow it up into something else. When it comes down to you, the Four of Cups, because they feel rejected. Because low down, deep down, they feel rejected. So it's like, especially if like they broke up with you and regret it, they're gonna spin that back like, oh, they still can't get enough. They're still chasing me after all this time. And it's like, it may not even be the case. It may be, you may have gone to them for closure or something. Like the complete opposite, and they take that as, oh, they're obsessed with me. Get a life. But what about the friendly gossip? Oh. Seven of Cups. I think your friends may see you as having a lot more options. The Nine of Wands comes up for you in reverse on my end, which is like letting your guard down. Someone who's been through a lot and still made it to the other side, or still trying to make it to the other side. However you see yourself. But it's like saying you are ready to really, like, you show that you have a lot of persistence in what you do. You have a lot of resilience is the better word. And so like with that, your friends think you have a lot of options, not just in love, but in life in general. You kind of come across as that person. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is like saying you don't take a lot of help though. I think they say that you're hard-headed and that you don't really take a lot of maybe good advice. You want to do it your own way a lot of times because like you don't trust people. They have Cups in reverse. And even the people you love, you don't trust them to make decisions for you, which I guess I understand that. I definitely understand that. But it comes across to them as like you being stubborn or you being like sometimes an ass. Because it's like, why don't you just like, it's like you're going to get to the same place anyway. Like, just let us help you. Let us get you there. And it's like, no. Or like, if someone has like, say, well, this is what I would do. Well, that's great. That's what you would do. I'm not doing that. Like, and it may be solid advice though. But they see you as like doing your own thing. And that's fine. But also they see you as someone who when you believe in something, when you really like go that extra mile, it's like, it's like you're going to be the one that's going to stick it out to the end. You don't start you don't start trends just to start stuff. Like you really do go all the way with things that you really, really care about. Leave no loose ends. The Four of Pentacles comes up because you're practical. You're that practical person, but you're hard-headed. Like right now, you're romantic gossip, if you want to look at it like that, like romantic rivals, that kind of thing. You really don't. So I don't see you having like a lot of romantic rivals. I don't see you really getting into that messy stuff. Not for real. Like you can't avoid it. So I don't see much in that area for you. I see the Ten of Cups, which is like people talk. Your exes think highly of you, even if they don't show it, or if they have the ability to be able to act on that impulse or act on that. It's almost like the one that got away, or like I felt the safest with this person. I wish things had been better. Like, or they daydream about you in the sense of like, they only remember the good. Even they can't have you, or they only want you no more. It's like they still remember you as the good. The Ten of Cups, when it comes down to like your romantic interests, someone would probably see you as like long-term relationship material, or like see that's what your goals are. But they feel like maybe you have a lot of healing to do. Maybe you even said that I got a long way to go on my healing journey. Like maybe need some time to myself. I'm just looking for friends. Someone to talk to. Ace of Swords. Let me stop. Signs I see, by the way, now that we got more cards on the table. I do see Cancer. I do see Pisces. I do see Sagittarius. I see all the water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. Sound off in the comments if not this resonated. If this resonated, remember, I love you. I mean it. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.